Hello everyone, I'm Rumi, and today we are learning that how to hack any Facebook account with the new art of phishing, which is called desktop phishing. So, in simple phishing, we just send a fake URL to the user. In the second form of phishing, which is tab namming, we send a fake URL to the user, and when user go to another tab, and then the fake URL tab will automatically change to phishing page. But in desktop phishing, user will type in the browser facebook.com, and it will lead him or her to our phishing page. So for this, we need two softwares. First one is XAMPP and second is WinRAR, and both are commonly used and widely used. So if you have any question or trouble about installing these two softwares, then you can reply to video. So after installing these two software, make sure that the XAMPP server is running perfectly. Just click here to install and click on start. And same with MySQL, but actually we don't need it. Just do it. So to check the XAMPP is working or not, just type your localhost / and you'll get your website working here. I just send the default folders or files in the folder, and I just make a new file in htdocs, c XAMPP htdocs, and install it, and it has the value of heading with Rumi, so it does not mean to you. So let's get started to our first step to get into desktop phishing. Actually, there is a file in a Windows. The location is C Windows System32 with drivers etc and hosts, and that file has the control to over your website's IP addresses and their domain names. So if I type here 127.0.0.1 and decide this type here no. I type in facebook.com and I control S, click here to save it, and when I go to Facebook, let me log out. Now let's try. I think I have to restart my browser. Yep, I have to, so let's do it. I just added a line in the host file, and I just added this line because I want that when I type facebook.com, it will redirect me to my local IP address. So let's have a look at it. Facebook.com. As you can see, Room is coming because the XAMPP server is installed perfectly. And so this is the main concept. We will make a file something like this, or we can, let me remove it because it's totally genuine file from it. Now we'll copy the genuine file from C Windows System 32 drivers. It's the same in Vista 7 and XP. So here's the host file. We just make a copy of it and paste on desktop. We will work on it. So just right click on it and open, and you can also open with notepad. So it's done. We just type here our dynamic IP address, because our dynamic IP address changes every time when we restart our router, so we have to buy a static IP address, or that's it. We have to create this file every time with new dynamic. So how to get your IP address dynamic? What is my IP.org? It will tell you your dynamic IP address. So just copy your IP address, or you can just paste here But right now I'm not going to put my dynamic IP address. I'm just going to show you with the local server 127.0.0.1. Type your Facebook and just save it. It's done. Control S to save it. Now right click on it. You have installed the WinRAR. Click here and then check this box. Go to Advanced SFX Options, and you will get here something like this. Just type this by your own. Save where your yeah, Windows is installed. See Windows System32 drivers etc. Absolute path, save and restore path and setup. It's okay. Mode hide all. Advanced, nothing to do, and update. Extract and replace files. Overwrite all files. So everything is okay. Okay, now click on OK. So it's created. So just send this file to your victim, and it's totally undetectable because we don't have any virus coding in it. It's simple coding. Now let me show you that when I remove this and send this file to your victim and ask him to just run it, or you can bind it with some softwares, or you can bind it with Yahoo or Picture, whatever, Google it or YouTube. Just when your victim just open this file, as you can see, it will create a file just right here where we want. So let's try what's inside this. Your victim will never get known to this that something happened. So just as you can see, the file is saved. So when your victim type facebook.com, it will lead him or her to your IP address, and this is your IP address. It will be dynamic IP address. How to get that? What is my IP.org? And sometimes your dynamic IP address does not lead you to your web server, which is installed on your local IP address, which is 11.11.11.3. Web server is installed on this IP address. So we have to go to our router for some settings. Put your router gateway, username and password. Now advanced setups, net, and make sure there's nothing in virtual servers, as you can see, and then just click on DMZ host, put your local IP address here and click on save. Then go to what is my IP.org, get your IP, paste here, put the website facebook.com, and then make a SFX make SFX compress file, then just it will something like this exe file, just send it to your victim. It is totally undetectable because we don't have any virus coding in it. When your victim just open it, it will create a file here, or the file is already their host, it will overwrite there because we have some settings there, we did some. So it is awesome. Let's try again. Host file is there. When your victim just open it, it just copied automatically. If host file is not there, which is impossible, host file will be there. Open it. As you can see, it's there. So I think you get the concept. If you have any question about taking your dynamic IP address, which could be something like that 173 or something like that, your dynamic IP address, then it will not take you to your web server which is installed on your system. Then you can ask me if you have any problem about this. So the main thing, so everything is done. You know how to make a phishing. If you don't know, just search or on my blog, which is learn hacking, which is HK not CK .blogspot.com, and then you can learn how to make a phishing page. So just put here your phishing page as I have added a file here which is roomy. Let me show you that it is working perfectly. Hacker, I added the hacker. Now when I go to facebook.com, it will take me to my local IP address. As you can see, roomy. Now as you can see, it is working. So you can put your phishing page just here as index.html and action.php. So you'll get the logs from /logs.html. So for this you have to be logged in your computer, because if your computer is running, then your server is running. So when the victims log in phishing page, then you don't have to go to any website. You just have to go to htdocs and the file will be created automatically, logs.html. So you just have to double click on it and you'll get a password. So as I already told you that this is a little advanced tutorial, or also phishing, new out of phishing. It could be difficult to understand for you, but if you have any question or problem about this, you can ask or reply to this post on my blog or wherever you get this video. So God bless you. Allah Hafiz.